Okay, first off, I just want to say I already did one of these a while back, but a lot has changed since then, so I'm gonna do another one of these. So, basically it's just showing off the entire Ultimatum system, as I know a lot of people don't know everything in its entirety. So let's go to the very, very center of the planets. Now this guy should be pretty obvious. Actually, realistic. There. So as you can see, this is arcane, obviously. As you can see, big radius. I'm gonna use the normal solar system planets. So here's like, so here is Earth next to Arcane. I'm gonna use Neptune, but as you can see, Arcane can engulf Neptune, it can also engulf Uranus. Arcane is one of the bigger inner planets. You can see this is Arkham, but Arkham has 3 like dust disks: an inner one, a middle one, and an outer one. And Arcane orbits in between these two. You can see Arkham's big, 57 sun mass, has 9 times the radius of the sun. Pretty hot. Also, oops, I'm not sure how accurate this is, but according to the internet, apparently the average temperature of the Earth is, according to the internet, or I guess, yeah, according to NASA's website, the standard temperature on Earth is about 15 degrees Celsius. And keeping that in mind, it will be useful for when talking about Laris. But either way, Arcane is very hot, being almost 1,600 degrees Celsius. The asteroid belt that Senra orbits in, which you can see here, that while it looks very sparse, the asteroid belt in the Ultimatum system is actually about assuming I remember correctly, I think the Ultimatum asteroid belt is like 3 times denser. But at the same time, Senra is relatively fine on the asteroid belt, just because most asteroids just poof through our atmosphere, and she's fine. If I bring out Laris, where's Laris? Okay, I'm not really sure why, but okay, I need to update Senra's size. But Senra is supposed to be Senra is supposed to be like Senra is supposed to be like this, because Senra and Laris are supposed to be they're supposed to be, like, almost identical in size. Like Venus and Earth, but obviously when I made this system, I was basing it off the original system. But as you can see, that's Earth, and this is Laris, so you can kind of see that the Larisians, which are Laris' humans, have a much bigger home. Where's the planet? You can see this. This is Uranus. Uranus can barely fit inside of Laris and Senra. I'll just leave Senra like that. I'm just not gonna do anything to her. Let me take another leap, and as you can see, we're not gonna have to move. We shouldn't have to move too far out of the asteroid belt because Stahl orbit's relatively next to it. You can see this is Stahl. He's the smallest. As you can see, despite Stahl being the smallest, okay, hang on. Do I have? Hang on. Let me zoom out. What's wrong with my mouse? Where is Zexit? Is Zexit's like 2, 3, 4. Yeah, so as you can see, Stahl is the smallest planet here, but despite him being the smallest, he can still engulf the Earth. He can also engulf Venus. Although as for people like Neptune, not so much. But, you know, you can see his colors. Let me zip out. Now as you can see, Laris. Now the thing about Laris is that she. Yeah, you can see Laris is. Hang on, let me. Well, that's really hot. Stop it. The 14.4. Yeah, there. Because the thing about Laris is that she is actually slightly colder than Earth, meaning you get more snow. Also, because she has 2 moons, her seasons are a little more, I guess, noticeable. Now, as you can see, the habitable zone of Laris is here, not here. And because she's in the blue area of her habitable zone, that's why she's, you know, a few notches colder than Earth. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's not gonna kill the Larisians, since that's how they've been living their entire lives. The point is, if you're gonna go to visit Laris, bring a hoodie. That's pretty much all I ask. If you're gonna go to Laris, bring a jacket. That's pretty much the lesson here. But when I click out of Laris, you can see habitable zone of Earth-like planet, and she's in like the dead center. So she's both in the habitable zone, but also not in the habitable zone. And the way I determine an outer planet and an inner planet, because you can see, you know, we got the dead zone, the red zone, green zone, and blue zone. Any object inside this zone, I consider an inner planet, but anything outside of this, I consider an outer planet. Which is why Zexit. Oh yeah, let me show you Orkin and Opie. So as you can see, Orkin is a little bit bigger and a little bit closer. Orkin's weather, like for the most part, Orkin is mostly water. Like, what's that one planet in Star Wars? Camino. He's basically Camino. And since the Larisians don't have that much technology yet, they can't really visit Orkin. Just, not to mention, Orkin is very stormy all the time. So while he has liquid water, there really is no point in going to him. Similar to Opie, Opie is, well, what happened to the rim lighting? Turn on my rim lighting. Yes, I like my rim light intensity. But, the thing about Opie is that her, I guess, her atmosphere is toxic, similar to Mars. It's more toxic than Mars, but not as deadly as Venus. So while she has the right temperature, she's too toxic. But let me leap over to Zexit real quick. As you can see, here's Zexit, doing okay. The only inner planet with rings, which are on the side, but that's okay. You can see Zexit, me and Zexit, I guess. Is rim light intensity still on? Zendactus is on there. Now if I actually go over, yeah, that's what happens when you enter their atmosphere. But you can see, even if I enter Zexit's atmosphere, you can still see Zendactus down there. But yeah, this is Zendactus. He orbits a little bit weirdly. Can I readjust him? Yeah, okay, his orbit's a little... Because the thing is that, supposedly, when the system was still forming, keep in mind, there really is no real reason, because I made this system, I'm just trying to give a little reason. But according to the Lorisians, they believe that the reason Zexit is tilted like this, and the reason Zendactus orbits like this, is because they believe that there could have been either a really big, like, chunk of rock orbiting either here or here that crashed into Zexit, or it possibly could have been a chunk from Quar that crashed into Zexit. And it so happened that that material thingamajig also had purple, or purplish pink, which is why Zendactus is purplish pink, but it's also more... Zendactus is more pink than purple, but, you know, that's just a theory. An ultimatum theory. And why does my rim light keep disappearing? I like my rim light intensity. But let me leap over to Quar, who is the first outer planet. You know, here's Quar, big boy. He is bigger than Jupiter, but noticeably bigger. Wait just a minute. Okay, something. Yeah, something isn't right. Ooh, that's bad. He's supposed to be, like, he's not supposed to have that much mass. And also, at most, that should be Quar's size. There. Auto-orbit. Auto-orbit. Where's it? Auto-orbit. Okay, that's more like it. So Quar has, like... Stop it. Quar has, like... a little bit more mass than Jupiter and a little bit more size. But despite this, he's rocky. Yeah, I know, surprising. That's just... Actually, I just realized I don't think I've ever exported Quar's map. I probably should do that. Yeah, that's what Quar looks like, I guess. I'll just export that real quick. Maybe like this. But yeah, I don't have your screen. Okay, yeah, you can also see Quar's, like, thinnish purple haze. Never mind, since me again. But, yeah, this is Diode. Diode looks a little... What? Okay, so, this is Diode. She is the smallest Quarren moon, being like, where's, like, this is true, like, this is Ceres compared to her, so she isn't very big. But if it means anything, Lenexus is not very big either, because this is Ceres next to him. They're both relatively small. And this is Zinc, the big blue guy, who, believe it or not, is a little bit bigger than Earth. So yeah, that's nice. As you can see, they're all really, really cold, so they cannot form life. Lol. Let me jump to Moldy's favorite, Mosiar. Yeah, look, if I'm being honest, can I change these colors? Bands. That looks a little better. But someone got rid of my intensity again. But this is Mosiar. This is Tofar's. Once again, if you want to see their, yeah, Tofar's is like... Tofar's is like just... Where? Tofar's, what happened to your atmosphere? Give me your atmosphere back. You want to have his atmosphere back? That is his magnetosphere. I do not want that. Atmosphere, where is his atmosphere? Where? Okay, B5. So as you can see, very weak atmosphere. You can't really see clouds. Also, I know it's yeah, it says Earth similarity 62, but the chance that Tofar's forms life is less than 3%. And I think I can see why, mainly because Tofar's is negative 112 degrees, all the water on Tofar's surface is frozen, there's absolutely no water, no grass, the atmosphere is really weak, and really far away. Next is Trensic. It's very tiny baby. Small. He's a newer person. Once again, he's even colder. So once again, not much for him. Who am I holding right now? As you can see, this is Mercury. Next to Trensic. Where? Luna next to Trensic. That's Mimas next to Exodus. Dione, Rhea, Epidus, Titan, Karen. That's Ceres. Ceres. Where's Ceres? Yeah, you can see. Also, Trensic is mainly iron. No, he's a very metallic boy. His Earth similarity is 25, but he has 0 chance of developing life. He also has a very, very tiny magnetic field. Although the only reason he has a magnetic field, even though it's really faint, is because of how much iron he has. It's not much to it's not much to protect him from anything, but it is there. Now to me, Equinox. All the way over here. Chillin'. Over here. Green, black, green. Symmetry rings, green, black, green, even though you can't see the black. Solstice is over here. You can see solstice's statistics. That's weird. Say Shifter and Solstice are relatively the same, are pretty much just the same size. This guy over here is Sin. Who am I holding in my... Hang on. Where is... Yeah, okay. Skulk. Can I make you bigger? Yeah, so Skulk is what... a Skulk is supposed to be about 19 kilometers. Yeah, Skulk's about that. Sin is supposed to be like Sin is about not 10 kilometers. Saz is also supposed to be about 10 kilometers. 21. Yeah, so Skulk's about 21 kilometers, and Sin and Saz are both 10. Where is everyone else? Yeah, this is Shrapis, the second biggest one. He is... Let's put it in comparison. This is Saturn next to him. Neptune, Uranus. Yeah, so Skulk is very big. And this is Synchrony. The biggest moon. Being almost 11. In particular, Jupiter can just barely engulf, actually. Synchrony, you need to tone down your size. Yeah, that's her size. That's her radius. Because as you can see, Jupiter can engulf her. But even in comparison, Jupiter can barely engulf her. Jupiter can barely engulf Synchrony. But Equinox can engulf Jupiter even if Jupiter got a lot bigger. Also, Equinox's a very dense atmosphere, but he has a very, very big magnetic field. As you can see by boop, huge magnetic field. So he can make sure everyone is protected. Also, in case you're wondering, oh no, what about Synchrony? She orbits outside of that magnetic field. Well, guess what? Synchrony got her own magnetic field. So, she good. Because Synchrony got her own magnetic field. Although, it's not... Although it ain't very big, she still got it. Whoa, that's really big. Equinox, turn it off. I want it. Synchrony, turn yours off too. Nah. Yes, and her life likelihood is TA number. Very plausible. Let me leap all the way out. Wait. Let me leap up to Tenant. Hello, Tenant. Tenant's light blue. Cannot. Yeah, that's her surface. Very blue. She's... Yeah, very light blue. Baby blue. She's baby blue. And to be clear, this is all just water. Tenant. I'm gonna use Pluto. Comparison object. It's Pluto. Let me leap over to hashtag and /. Now this is high. Oh crap! Wait, Pluto, keep going. Okay, so this is High Strike in comparison to Pluto. High Strike and High Slash are both like a smidge bigger than Pluto. So that's High Strike. High Slash is up here. Yeah, the thing about High Slash and High Strike is that High Slash, like the difference, like High Slash, I say High Strike and High Slash are the same size, but their size is kind of like a Ganymede Titan or Uranus Neptune. One of them is slightly bigger, but it is so barely noticeable. And this is High Strike. They're both really cold. Distort is over here. This ring, as you can see, let me click on one of them dust particles. This is silicate. He has no magnetosphere. As of current, there really is no way of knowing what Distort looks like under his surface. And do I care to tell you? Not really. Yeah, Distort is just a white ball. Like a pearl. This is the DOTS. It stands for the Distort Origin Tracing Satellite. Where is Laris? That's Laris. They sent it over here. It bounced from stall, bounced from Okay, something I forgot to mention in the video was that by the time the Laricians discovered stall, they had already found out about Mosiar, Quar, Zexit, Senra, and Arcane. And the reason they couldn't find stall was because, well, as you know, Stall's very dark in color. And because he was so dark in color, he wasn't as obvious. And when they were sending, basically a while ago, they sent a mission to Senra, which was similar to the Venera missions for Venus. And when they were heading to Senra, they picked up a massive object. And that massive object that they picked up was Stall, which is how they found out about Stall's existence, you know, lastly. Also, I just want to say that basically the order that they discovered the planets was obviously they discovered Laris first. They found Senra fairly quickly. They found out about Zexit pretty quickly too. They looked further and found Quar. They also found Arcane. Then they found Mosiar and thought nobody else was out there. Then on the mission, like I said, they found Stall. And then on a mission they sent to just... Basically, they sent a mission... Well, they didn't send a mission, they just looked really far out near Quar and Mosiar. And that was how they found out about Equinox. But yeah, enough extra lore, and I'll let you get back to the video now, okay? Enjoy the video, please. Then they sent it in, then they had Senra send it up, and then right near the peak, because they made sure to send it really high up, so that way right around here it could link up with Distort. And has been orbiting him right around his rings, because not only do they want to find out how the heck he formed, but they also want to find out why he has rings. This is the... Come on, let me click it. Let me click it. Let me click it. I want to click it. Let me click it. Click it, click it, click it. Click it. Yes. This is the ATL-SS, and it totally isn't just drawn out, be quiet. But the ATL-SS stands for Arkham Talaris Survey Satellite. And what it's designed to do, as you can see by its orbit, it ducks down and scans Arkham. Now, while we know E-types aren't real, the E-type stars are very, very, very rare. An E-type neutron star has never been observed, and an E-type black hole, which is Legion, has never been... they didn't think it could happen. But on the bright side, when Arkham and the other three stars become E-neutrons, the Laricians will get a chance to study it, assuming the Laricians are still alive. But since they aren't killing Laris, like we're killing the Earth, Laris will be fine. Either way, let me leap out to Aruka. Aruka's kinda dim. Jeez, Aruka is hot. Oh, Aruka, chill out. Chill out. Okay. As you can see, she's more of a dimmer green than the other stars. And I will say, the reason Aruka is dimmer isn't because Aruka is not burning less fuel than the rest. It's just that the shade of green on E-type stars can vary slightly, which is why Aruka is more of a dim green. But as you can see, Aruka is really far away. So like if I, like you can see, like, let me, like, as you can see, like, Aruka's there, all the planets are there. Aurora and Arusia share an orbit. This is Aurora. 15, you can see her, and holy guacamole, why is she so hot? Yeah, they're not supposed to be this hot. Tone it down. Come on, come. You know what? Forget about their temperature, because it doesn't matter. You can see this is Aurora. Now, I know it doesn't look it, but she is green. Now, Aurora is the bigger one. Aurora is bigger than Arusia, but Aurora is also slightly dimmer, hinting at why she's a little bit paler. As for Arusia, she is, I don't know if you can notice, but she's a tad bit greener. She's also the smaller one, since where's Aurora? Aurora! Come back. Yeah, as you can see, Arusia, 11 kilometers. Aurora, 15. That Arusia is a little bit smaller, but a little bit brighter, and Aurora is a little bit bigger, but a little bit dimmer. I mean, you can't really tell from Laris, but I'm only telling you because, yeah. And all the way out here, farthest away from everyone, is Legion. Only being about 9 kilometers, well, he's meant to be 8 kilometers. But he's only about 3 solar masses, and he's meant to be 8 kilometers, but it says 8.86. And yeah, Legion is the smallest one here. Just to get it in perspective. What am I holding? Just to get it in perspective, this is Deimos. This is Nemeka. This is Hayaka. Phobos and Deimos. This is Chorikla. Can I find like an asteroid? Like this is Scott Manley. Neowise. Like as you can see, he isn't very big, although he can still do a black hole's job and stuff. But either way, that's kind of the entire Ultimatum system. Either way, no, what the heck? What did I do? What happened? Oh, that looks so weird. Oh, I don't know what I did. I think I just broke the game. Oh, what did I do? They look so bad. Oh my gosh. Ugh. Bro, look at stall. Okay, I'm turning that off. Okay, I like that shot. That's cool. Okay, I'm actually gonna turn. Yeah, so this is realistic, but you know, it's no fun if you can't see the rings. So we'll go enhanced. But yeah. Syntactis looking up at Laris. Go for you to screenshot, uses a background. Seriously though, I like this. Look, all I'm saying is the Ultimatum system may not be in Space Engine, but I ain't letting that stop me from getting cool shots. This is a good note. Sitting on Synchrony's rings to end the video. Either way, I hope that sums up the Ultimatum system. Also, for those of you who are wondering, Prime, where's Prime? Meteor, you forgot Prime. Prime doesn't exist yet. Well, technically he would, but like... until Universe Sandbox makes it so I can add oval planets, I can't add him. Because Prime is not an oval planet. I mean, he is an oval planet. And until Universe Sandbox lets me add oval planets, I cannot add Prime. Although, if you want me to tell you how big Prime is, ask me on Discord and I will tell you, okay? That sound good? Okay, goodbye. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and other stuff. Goodbye.